Hello, I'm Tracy Pa with another edition of Scope. Over 70 provincial health workers recently completed a 2-week training to train village health volunteers. The 2-week comprehensive training was aimed at providing provincial health authorities with a pool of more than 120 trained personnel in provinces and districts to support the implementation of the Child Nutrition and Special Protection Project in the project provinces of East New Britain, Simbu, Madang, and Western Province. The CNSP project aims to combat alarming stunning rates among children in PNG.
More than 70 health workers from East New Britain, Madang, Simbu, Western, Central, East Sepik and Western Highlands provinces completed a 2-week trainer of trainers in March to train village health assistants in the provinces, supported by the Child Nutrition and Social Protection Project and the Impact Health Project. Both projects are implemented by the National Department of Health with financing from the World Bank.
NDOH is now embarking on reforms to look at primary health care as a focus. And this is the way to go. Without the workforce out there and the human face out there, we won't be able to move the needle on a lot of these primary health care indicators. If you think about it, you are going to merge the community and you're going to lead this agenda. So don't take your responsibilities lightly. Take it with pride and know that although you are so far from Waigani, you are contributing actively to the plans of this nation.
In Port Moresby, over 20 national trainers and facilitators implemented the training in partnership with UNICEF and partners Catholic Church Health Services, Save the Children, World Vision, Clinton Health Access Initiative, FH360, and provincial health authorities.
UNICEF is very proud that we were given opportunity to enter into the space to strengthen the existing training curriculum for the BHA, so that the curriculums are very much contextualized, localized, and because this project started a few years ago, so we have a very good chance. I thank to the NDOH trainer who actively participated and provided all their knowledge which shaped this training curriculum to be revised and make it more practical and also directly meeting the need of what BHA need to understand.
The CNSP project is implemented by the Department of Justice and Attorney General, the Health Department and the Department of Community Development and Religion, each leading a component to combat alarming stunting rates among children in Papua New Guinea. By focusing on the first 1,000 days of a child's life, the project aims to improve nutrition and empower vulnerable households through cash transfers and community-based interventions. Capacity building workshops, including these TOT training, aims to train healthcare workers and later other health workers and community volunteers to effectively engage with families and to provide tailored support and education on nutrition.
A very important guide to make sure our health services reach to the community by nurturing and also training the village assistant. I like the terminology. It's called ambassador or the village level ambassador of the National Department of Health, because we need community level ambassador which can really provide a good knowledge and healthy behavior and also how to access the services, because most of our populations are living in the communities.
The VHA TOT training provided participants with essential skills and knowledge to facilitate adult learning effectively, focusing on community health initiatives and practical applications so that participants are confident and capable of implementing health education programs that improve community health outcomes.
Health starts where people live, work and play. If our villages are not healthy islands where children have clean water, nutritious food, safe environment, then our clinics will always be full of sick children. And to strengthen service delivery capacity, we must integrate high-impact nutrition-specific interventions into our primary healthcare system. This requires workforce development. We must increase investment in training of nutritionists, community health workers, village health assistants.
TOT training sessions included familiarizing participants on the project overview and results framework, the VHA program and governance mechanisms, team building and adult learning. Social behavior change communication included communication for effective learning, environment and social safeguard, gender-based violence and teaching and writing learning objectives and lesson plans. Practical sessions included preparing and cooking low-budget health meals, demonstration of tippy-tap construction, paper demonstration of constructing ventilated improved pit toilets, and more advocacy on nutrition and using basic medical equipment.
Thank you on behalf of the government for being our frontliners in our provinces, in our districts, and in our wards. In my honest opinion, this country needs to invest in 3 main areas or so, and I think will solve all our problems. I believe that if we invest a lot more in health, then by reducing plenty problems to the country. Because all beginning by grow good, all be healthy, take things straight, now making work inside the community.
Stunting was described as a silent thief that permanently robs a child of his or her cognitive potential and robs this nation of its future human resources and leaders. The Deputy Health Secretary said data provided by the World Health Organization shows that nearly half of Papua New Guinea's children are affected by stunting because of the technical failure in the delivery of essential services during the first 1,000 days of a child's life. Mr. Y put the TOT trainees, consisting nurses, community health workers, health managers, and rural health coordinators to task, saying they have the fundamental responsibility of protecting the future generation.
You're watching Scope. After the break, lay youth given second chance through employment program. Over 800 youths in Lae Morobe province have been given a second chance in life through the Urban Youth Employment Project. The PNG government and World Bank's UYEP2 is playing a crucial role in addressing PNG's high unemployment rate by training youths who have dropped out of the formal education system.
The Urban Youth Employment Project supports young people through skills training, workplace exposure, and pathways to employment. This is made possible through a partnership between the PNG government and the World Bank. Under the Lae City Authority, who is the implementing agent, 825 trainees graduated from the Urban Youth Employment Project Phase 2 on Monday, March 16, 2026 in the Sir Ignatius Kilage Indoor Stadium. Included in this batch were 138 trainees who have qualified for National Certificate 1 from the Technical and Vocational Education and Training at the Malahang Technical Secondary School. Also, 32 graduates were certified for small and medium-sized enterprises, while the rest were from internships. Lae's Urban Youth Employment Project Phase 2 Program Manager, Fred Mirino, explained that they reach out to youths in the 6 wards in Lae, including the Ahi wards, where they recruit and register trainees.
Part of the registration is we open their bank accounts, we register them, give them a unique ID with a photo, and we work with BSP. BSP has been a key partner in opening new accounts. I must admit, most of them, in fact, 95% of them that had come and joined the project had not owned a bank account or a bank card. Just in itself, them owning a bank account and a bank card, it has given them a boost in their lifetime to own a bank account. So after registration, we put them through a 10 days classroom program. We call it the BEST program. It's now BEST, but it used to be called the Basic Life Skills Training. So it's 10 days of classroom training. After that, they go through a program called the Urban Works Program. So it's a 30 days program where LCA comes with small projects like footpath, drainage, and they tell us, you fund it, you bring the youths, and they work on those projects. So I'm pleased to say that, we've done over 13 projects. That includes drains, footpath, Mount Lunaman. If you guys have been up there, beautiful. We call it the Mount Lunaman Lookout. We've done a really good job up there with the contractors that we have engaged. We've done Voco Point. Again, it's a really, really good park. It turned out to be really nice. And we've done the Round Warra. There's 2 more projects for Round Warra, in fact 1, that we're going to be doing for to improve Round Warra.
As of January 2026, 2,200 participants had registered, while over 1,200 have since graduated. Out of that 1,200, Mirunu said the remaining are still undergoing works and basic life skills training, internship and TVET, while 10 to 15% have dropped out. Mirunu said the project will end by June 2027, with LCA aiming to complete 3 more projects and just under 1,000 more youths to register around Lae City.
It's between the government now and the World Bank, and we are hoping that they see the value that this project is doing, especially to the youths, and there's some really, really good feedback from the community that we have engaged. Yes, there'll be pockets of all big at Pasina, a bit of hold up and da-da-da-da. But generally, Lae is changing, and if there was something that is being done to make those changes, I want to put my finger on this project to say, this project has done contributed significantly to changing their lives.
The face of Lae City has changed, and part of the reason is because of the Urban Youth Employment Project, which has the strong backing of the Lae MP and Deputy Prime Minister, John Rosso. Mirunu acknowledged the Lae City Authority as well as the business community for always supporting the professional growth of Lae's youth.
We have partnered with roughly about 75 companies in Lae. Some of them are active, meaning we continuously placing our interns. There are some that when need arises, they reach out to us. But all the business houses generally have reached out to the program and basically opened their doors. Without them, would be very difficult to complete this program.
Alan Tupu from Wasera in Nisipik Province is a success story. He had to drop out of the Raiko Secondary School in Madang Province in 2005 due to no school fees. In search of a better life, he made the trip to Lae and lived with his uncle.
Temi raw the streets tawan temon magigo. Mi kami lugi masanoat. Eben youth mana me programnya. Amor koleksi morman stab. Nami hari disla mi kam koncait nami ko putiau mi arim na alto kami. You come. Give name bli alta. Nami ko give name lami nalto kami. 10 days school ya. You must come attending. Nami bin go attending sila 10 days school. Iko kami finishim na alto kami okay. Ikat wana me training project bli bla staff alto. Na mi plan bin making mall stall. Climb train ya, kaya na siya mau lo road ya. Mi plan make him go finish lap. Now, puti milo Atlas Steel na mi work go na supervisor blam mi am lugu wasanorat mi work good. Na mo siyang puti mi permanent mi staff. Na mi school go ya mo siyang mi mas staff bla 5 months na bodlo place mista natin. Mo siyang mi norat school pin na mi kasta. All mang siya mekim biget pasin mi sa biya ni mall go mi sa staff mi go na time mi go work mo ni na mi lugu mo siyang isla pasin ni no right. Now mo siyang milusin isla pasin ng got na mi go work mo ni na mi ama masin miet na mista.
The program has given people like Tupu a new lease in life. Aside from securing a job as a palisade fencing assembler, he has also become an advocate for behavioral change in the community, often talking to his peers about the downside of alcohol and drug abuse and the benefits of making an honest living.
Drop a like or comment on this story later on the TV1 online website, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. We'll end tonight's program with a different perspective of youth employment and empowerment through the story of the Yard Wranglers. Stay tuned. In its 2025 country report, the International Labour Organization, a United Nations agency, revealed that Papua New Guinea's unemployment rate was 2.7% and rising to 3.8% for the youth in the country, adding that youth unemployment is about 3 times higher than the general population, largely due to low absorption of school leavers into the formal employment sector. Despite the PNG government making promises to create more job opportunities for youths, the reality remains, leaving many jobless despite passing out of the education system. Making a difference to bridge this unemployment gap, a local cleaning company, Yard Wranglers, is providing opportunities for youths. In this episode, we speak to those who make the Yard Wranglers concept work and why creating your own employment is important. Hello.
Hi.
I'm Tracy.
I'm Ura.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So welcome.
Started off from an humble beginning.
A very, very humble beginning.
Yeah.
All from one brush cutter. So this is home. This is where the Yard Wranglers were born way back in 2022.
Yard Wranglers, a cleaning company specialized in yard cleaning services, pressure washing, tree cutting, pruning, interior office-based cleaning, and private household cleaning, is making waves in playing its part in reducing the widening gap of unemployment in Papua New Guinea.
This is our tools room. All our
Yard Wranglers is citizens taking the initiative to create employment rather than waiting for the government. The company began its humble journey in February 2022. Founder Ura Kamene is an agriculturalist by profession. He left employment to spend time with his ailing father, a lecturer at the University of Papua New Guinea. It was at his father's residential area that Ura picked up a single brush cutter and started cleaning a neighbor's house. That he visualized the idea and set it in motion. It changed his life and that of those he brought on board. Tell us a little bit about your organization.
started off with one brush cutter in February of 2022. And all the streets here, we just walk, brush cutter on shoulder, rake in hand, and literally yelled out for grass cutting jobs. From there, we've got the exposure with friends, neighbors, the community here who recommended us outside, and that's when we started going out to deliver our yard cleaning services.
How many employees do you have now?
We have around 9 to 10 permanent employees who have uniforms, ID cards, but we also have standby crew. As you mentioned, yes, most of us are youths.
As the company grows its roots and gradually progresses, they are working on having their own uniform, creating a storage facility from scrap, and increasing their assets.
Our working bench table, all our tools, electrical, compressors, arc welders, our hand tools, shovel spades, brooms, body harnesses, saws.
Unlike other organizations, safety is an important aspect in their day-to-day activity.
Prior to us coming, I give a little talk. From my previous work experience, always give a talk to the crew before they actually come out to do the job. So gloves, overalls, whatnot, that's one aspect of it. Another aspect of safety is, how we think and do things. So I make sure that everybody is alert.
On our second day of interview, we joined the yard wranglers as they cleaned out a client's yard. The initial cleanup started with grass cutting, pruning, raking, and pressure washing. So what do we have here today?
A general yard cleaning job for one of our regular clients.
Yep.
We routinely come in after every 3 weeks to do the client's yard maintenance, so general cleaning, lawn cutting, raking, as you can see, hedge trimming, and basic maintenance of the yard.
Despite being a handy workforce involving mostly men, URA ensures women are equally represented. 32-year-old Patricia Idigel is like many young unemployed females who is fortunate enough to be part of the yard wranglers team. She enjoys outdoor cleaning and so fit right in with the team, getting her hands dirty alongside the boys.
Like employee mi plan na mi pla at least say pay mi plan got money lo pocket say mi plan no depend lo parents don't pla or big pla do mi pla lo get money lo pla at least mi pla got money mi pla like one something mi pla buy him na mi pla say money do mi pla yet.
Another addition to the team is 21-year-old Brian Opetau from Goilala in Central Province. He resides at the Barony Back Road area in Port Moresby. Brian's involvement is aimed at changing his perspective on life, including increasing opportunities for employment.
Mi kesen mi got tini mama papa family domigen. Some plow no work, some plow stop nothing. So me too me no stop nothing or me join him at least one kinap domblalo kay girl house.
Last year, the Minister for Labour and Employment, Kessi Sawang, said that the government had set an ambitious goal of creating 1 million jobs for Papua New Guineans by 2027. But with just 1 year left before the deadline, we question if they are any closer to achieving that goal. At this stage, it is unclear of any statistics that indicate the number of jobs created. In its country report released last year, the International Labour Organization, a United Nations agency specialized in work and workplace issues, including related rights and standards, rated youth unemployment in PNG at about 3 times higher than the general population. The ILO stated that the unemployment rate was 2.7% and rising to 3.8% for youth in the country, adding that youth unemployment is about 3 times higher than the general population, largely due to low absorption of school leavers into the formal employment sector. Most people in Papua New Guinea today depend on jobs as their sole source of income to earn a living, but almost 50% of the population are struggling to meet basic daily needs. A solution to that problem is not to wait for the government to create employment, but citizens must take initiative to create employment for themselves. The inspiring story of yard wranglers is a testament to that solution, contributing to improving the living standards for people it employs and contribute to the general growth in employment and economy of the country. And that ends tonight's Scope. Visit the TV1 online website, Facebook, YouTube and TikTok, and leave a like or comment on our Scope stories this evening. I'm Tracy Pa. See you next Sunday.